So we're in whistleblower twilight. Just kidding. It's after dusk and can't be bothered with lighting. You really want some kind of great lecture that's nice and short and sweet and explains this in a way that is clickbait and enables you to get more fucking viewers, right? Just kidding. Okay, let's talk about this idea of jurisdiction. You have jurisdiction over your own head. Okay, well, this is how it's supposed to be, not how it is. Okay, you're supposed to have jurisdiction over your own head. You're supposed to have exclusive jurisdiction over your own head. Okay, geographical regions, okay, are different jurisdictions. The jurisdictions are negotiated by the groups. Usually the first in time, first in law principle applies. So the ones with prima facie and de jure status are the native groups. The ones that do not have de jure status but have by proxy status are the ones that come later. Sometimes those people can become members of the de jure group. Here, that is in accordance with the customs of the de jure group, and at no time does a religion have jurisdiction unless the religion is the law of the de jure group. So, on that particular subject, okay, Catholicism does not have de jure status in Australia. Okay, there isn't any religion that has de jure status in Australia. That includes the Cabal, that includes Christianity, that includes Satanism, Wicca, Crowleyism, Masonry, Theosophy, the New Age movement, alien cults, etc., etc. So it just goes on and on like that. With the jurisdictions in Australia, the tribal geographical regions, you can't speak for country. We're not even going to make comments on that. But what we will, however, say is that at no point in the common jurisdiction comprehension of jurisdictions across the globe that's been observed in any society would there ever be an alien from outer space that would have jurisdiction. Also, it would not be the case that any computer would have jurisdiction. So there was some kind of technomantic illusion that could be created whereby star seeds could be created out of holographic technology or some crap like that, or psychic imprinting or whatever the fuck they're into, then basically that would be a breach of that individual's jurisdiction. It would also be a lie, a form of mind control slavery. It would be in breach of the normal considerations of jurisdictional capacities for individuals as well as communities. And if they weren't actually aliens in the proper sense of the term, that would be an act of dishonesty. And if they were aliens, then they would be outside of their jurisdictional capacity in general. So the idea of the starseed is the idea of someone who has had their jurisdictional capacity removed from them, and they've been taken over by something that does not respect their jurisdictional boundaries. So it's a bald-faced lie, it's an act of dishonesty, and it's an abuse of people's sovereign rights and dignity. So, in other words, the idea of a starseed, okay, is related to the AI transhuman agenda and is in breach of international law and has no jurisdiction in Australia for anyone there, whether they are native, whether they are a citizen, whether they are resident, refugee, or person on a visa. Namaskara.